2-2 the count here to Curcio. That's in there for a called strike 3. First out here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss from Brooke Hamady. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The next pitch, fouled back behind the screen. 1-2 the count. Janaya Hernandez on the mound for Vineland. That one a little high, ball 2. Hernandez, a freshman this year. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Two strikeouts now for Hernandez. That will bring up Cameron Hilliard. In there for a strike. Two outs here in the top of the first. The 0-1 to Hilliard. Just misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. A good pitch there from Hernandez. She has a 1-2 count here. With 2 outs. Hilliard fouls that one off. What looked like the knob of the bat. Count remains 1-2. The payoff pitch. Up high. 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Hernandez. Lifted in the air. And corralled there by the aforementioned Janaya Hernandez for the 3rd out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the talented Vineland freshman. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Vineland coming up to bat for the first time in this one. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first inning about to get underway here at the Coop at Vineland High School as your Fighting Clan getting set to hit for the first time in this one. Kyle Bennett here on the broadcast with you. First pitch up high for ball one. It is Frankie Celebri leading off here for the Fighting Clan. Ball two. Celebri's been a mainstay on this varsity roster the past couple of seasons, now in her senior year. The 2-0 pitch, lifted in the air, and cannot be corralled by Isabella Curcio, so Celebri is safe at first. First base runner of the day in this contest. That'll bring up Lucy Day. Ball way over the head of the catcher, and Celebri's going to advance to second base on the wild pitch. And another wild throw to get it back to the pitcher, so Celebri is safe at third. So Vineland, in the matter of about 15 seconds, go from having a runner on first to a runner on third with nobody out, and Lucy Day has a 1-0 count as she faces Ashley Vossenberg. She fouls that one back. Makes the count 1-1. Great awareness and great base running by Frankie Celebri to make her way around the base paths. Now Lucy Day trying to bring her home. Lucy Day lifts that one in the air, and it's in between the center fielder and shortstop. Lucy Day with an RBI single, and your Fighting Clan have an early 1-0 lead here at home. As the Vineland dugout give Lucy Day 5 big booms. Lucy Day thought about stealing there, but held up. First pitch misses the zone for ball one. Ball two. Leah Mears up to bat for Vineland. Had a wildly successful junior season last year. As Mears hits that one to the third baseman, throw over to first in time. Lucy Day advances to second base on the ground out. Essentially a sacrifice hit to advance the runners there. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, freshman Leah Koya. Koya taps that one to the first baseman. They step on the bag. And Koya is retired, but Lucy Day advances to third. So So 2 outs, Vineland with another runner on third. As Janiyah Hernandez gets set to bat here, trying to help her own cause and add to this 1-0 lead for Vineland. First pitch in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. A healthy hack there from Hernandez. But the count now 0-2. Fossenberg sets the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back behind the booth. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, runner on third. The pitch. Hernandez hits that one on the ground. It gets by the third baseman, throw to first. In time. That was close. But Hernandez is retired. Vineland score the first run of the ball game. So they have a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the second. You're watching Varsity Softball here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. And welcome back, everybody. Top of the second inning here at the Coop at Vineland High School, about to get underway as Janiyah Hernandez takes the mound for her second inning of work, facing the opposing pitcher, Ashley Vossenberg. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss from Vossenberg. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Ball gets by for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Up high, full count. Down low, ball 4. GCIT have their first base runner. Brings up Anna McCary for GCIT. Owen gets by. And Madeline Cordziel running for Vossenberg advances to second base. The 1-0 in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. 1-2 the count. It's fouled back. McCary got a piece of that one. Count remains 1-2. It's outside. 2-2 the count. It's lifted foul into the GCIT dugout. Still 2-2. Count is now full as Hernandez facing a little adversity here in the top of the second. The payoff pitch. Up high, ball 4, and another walk here in the top of the second. Infield meeting here on the mound for Vineland. It's Madison McGoldrick now in the batter's box for GCIT. Misses for ball 1. Still nobody out here in the top of the second. Runners on first and second for GCIT. The 1-0. Lifted in the air behind the Vineland dugout. Count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss. A great pitch there from Hernandez. One and two the count. Swing and a miss. First out of the inning recorded for Hernandez as Madison McGoldrick goes down swinging. That brings up Carmelina Gigante. It's lifted in the air. Lucy Day tracking. She's under it. Throw in. No runners advancing. And the second out there for Hernandez. That brings up Lila Irving. Hernandez looking to navigate, getting out of some trouble here in the top of the second. The first pitch. This is for ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And a nice little tap on the third base bag will end the inning. Hernandez navigates out of some early trouble, leaves two runners stranded, and maintains a 1-0 lead for the Fighting Clan. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Vineland with a 1-0 lead. You're watching Varsity Softball right here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the second inning about to get underway. Vineland looking to add to their 1-0 lead. Lucy Day had an RBI single back in the first. Vossenberg back on the mound for GCIT. First pitch here in the second is ball one. It's fouled against the fence by Natalia Ponce. One and one the count. In the dirt, ball two. In the dirt, ball three. 3-1 the count. And ball 4, Ponce takes her base. That brings up Kashfi Patel. Patel shows bunt, can't pull back in there for a strike. Ponce, the runner at first. Next pitch, Patel lifts that one in the air. Right behind the Vineland dugout. Onto the safety netting. 0-2. Patel lifts that one in the air, and it's going to drop in for a shallow outfield base hit. Ponce will get to second, so runners on first and second here to start this bottom of the second inning for the Fighting Clan. It's hit on the ground softly. The pitcher, throw to first in time, but it'll advance the runners. As Avery Gomez with the sacrifice hit to put both runners for Vineland in scoring position with 1 out. First pitch up high for ball 1 to Brooklyn Lopez. Swing and a miss. A healthy swing there from Lopez. Count now 1-1. Base hit could score 2 depending on where it falls. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-2. Up high, ball 2. Lopez evens the count with a good awareness. Looking to drive in some runs here in the bottom of the second. Vineland with a 1-0 lead. Runners on second and third. The 2-2. In the dirt. Count now full. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Lopez lifts that one in the air, and it goes foul. Good piece of hitting, just not in the field of play, unfortunately. But we'll do the 3-2 count once again. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch to Lopez. Lifted in the air, up high, and bobbled but under it for out number 2. Curcio comes up with that one. And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Fighting Clan as Frankie Celebri will now bat for the second time in this one. She reached and came around to score back in the first. Reached on a drop pop-up by Curcio. Celebri lifts that one in the air. It's going back towards the wall. It's going to fall in for a home run. Frankie Celebri with a 3-run dinger puts the Fighting Clan up 4-0 here in the bottom of the second. First pitch swinging. And Frankie Celebri opens this thing up for Vineland with a 3-run blast here in the bottom of the second. That was an absolute moonshot from Frankie Celebri. And Vineland now lead 4-0 as Lucy Day comes up for the second time in this one. She drove in the first run in the bottom of the first with an RBI single. And she's looking to do more. First pitch today just misses for ball one. The 1-0 today. Lucy Day puts that on the ground to third, throw over to first in time. And that will end the inning. Oh. And umpire calls Day safe as the first baseman didn't hold on to the ball by the time she touched the bag. There will be a meeting here to see what the official ruling will be. I wasn't sure how they were going to rule that after I saw the first baseman drop the ball there for GCIT. They do rule her out, though, and that will end the inning. But not before Frankie Celebri goes absolute yard and brings around 3 runs for the Fighting Clan on a 3-run home run to left center field. We'll head to the top of the third. Vineland lead 4-0. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third inning about to get underway here as Hernandez back out on the mound for Vineland. First pitch up high, ball one. If you're just joining us, Frankie Celebri launched a moonshot of a home run in the bottom of the second inning to left center field that extended this Vineland lead to 4-0. That bunt popped up foul and out, caught by Avery Gomez. Celebri scored the first run of the game on a Lucy Day RBI single back in the first. And then said, I'm going to drive in 3 of my own. And did just that. Vineland lead 4-0 here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup for GCIT. First pitch in there for a called strike. Isabella Curcio up to bat now. high for ball one. Runs hit on the ground past the diving third baseman there. And a base hit for Curcio. Natalia Ponce made a great effort there, but unable to come up with the ball on the ground, and Curcio comes up with a base hit. And that will bring up Brooke Hamady for her second at bat here. First pitch, hit on the ground to short. Toss to second, toss to first, not in time to first, but they get the lead runner. Hamady will be safe at first. 2 away here in the top of the third. First pitch here in the second at bat for Cameron Hilliard. Just misses for ball one. Hamady thought about going, held up. 2-0 the count. It's in the dirt, ball three. Hernandez just has to find that zone. 3-0. Just misses for ball four. So runners at first and second now for GCIT as Ashley Vossenberg comes up to bat for the second time in this contest. First pitch to Vossenberg. Lifted in the air, foul right towards our broadcast area. Count 0-1. That'll get the adrenaline flowing. You see a giant neon green asteroid that's actually a softball just plummeting towards you. The 0-1 up high. Count now 1-1. In the dirt, bobbled a bit. Runners will advance to second and third. The 2-1 in the dirt, ball three. Hernandez in a little bit of trouble here again in the third. Just need one more out to get out of this inning. The 3-1 in there for a called strike. A great pitch from Hernandez to work the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The payoff pitch in the dirt, ball four. And the bases are now loaded with 2 away here in the top of the third. They'll bring up Anna McCary. have a meeting on the mound here. While we wait for the results of said meeting, make sure you guys are subscribed to the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VLDSchoolsTV. It's your go-to place for all sporting events, school events, board meetings, and everything in between throughout each and every school year here in the Vineland School District. Be sure to click that bell icon so you know whenever new videos or streams are available to watch for your viewing pleasure. Again, that's youtube.com/@VLDSchoolsTV, your home for Vineland Athletics. Hernandez is going to stay on the mound here. 2 outs in the top of the third. Facing Anna McCary for the second time. Bases loaded, 2 away here in the third. The first pitch in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. Ball's up high, ball 1. 1-2 the count. 2 away here in the top of the third. GCIT with the bases loaded. Wind kicking up some of that infield dirt. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Hernandez. Up high, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of that one. Carey stays alive, 2-2. The count still. Pitch from Hernandez. Just misses. Count now full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Just got a piece of it. McCary stays alive. Hernandez and McCary will battle once more. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hernandez with the pitch to McCary. In there for strike 3. McCary goes down looking. Vineland escapes with the bases loaded. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Your Fighting Clan still with a 4-0 lead. And welcome back, everybody, to the Coop here at Vineland High School. Kyle Bennett here on the broadcast with you as your Fighting Clan varsity softball team playing host to GCIT right here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. Leah Mears getting set to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Vineland with a 4-0 lead, courtesy of a Lucy Day RBI single and a 3-run home run from Frankie Celebri. First pitch to Mears. Fouled back behind the screen, 0-1. Ashley Vossenberg back out on the mound for her third inning of work for GCIT. The 0-1 pitch to Leah Mears. That one's hit into the outfield for a base hit. The leadoff single to center field for Leah Mears gets the Fighting Clan going here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Leah Koya. Koya lines that one back to the pitcher, and they double up Mears, who was caught off the base. And just like that, there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Janiyah Hernandez. First pitch to Hernandez. Lifted foul behind the GCIT bleachers. Up high for ball 1. Looking to add on to this 4-0 lead that they've built for themselves here in the early go. High and outside for ball 2. Swing and a miss from Hernandez. Count now 2-2 with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. It's lifted foul behind the backstop. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Vossenberg to Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. First inning, the Vineland don't put a run across the board. But we'll head to the top of the 4th with the Fighting Clan still leading 4-0. And welcome back, everybody. Top of the fourth inning here at the Coop. First pitch up high for ball one. Hernandez navigated her way out of a bases-loaded jam back in the third. Battled through to come away unscathed. Facing Madison McGoldrick. 2-0 the count. It's fouled back to the screen. 2-1. That one's lifted in the air, deep to center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. McGoldrick going for two. And she's going to get into second base sliding. A leadoff double for Madison McGoldrick here in the top of the first, or in the top of the fourth, excuse me. Brings up Carmelina Gigante. And Abby Smizer will be the base runner taking over from McGoldrick here. First pitch to Gigante. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss. A healthy hack. Count now 0-2. Abby Smizer, the runner at second. The 0-2 delivery. It was lifted in the air. And Leah Mears is under it. Great communication there from the Fighting Clan. That is out number one. Lila Irving. First pitch to Irving just misses for ball one. Fouled back. A laser beam back to the woods there behind home plate. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Does go around, can't check her swing. 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one away here in the top of the fourth. Just got a piece of that one, goes behind GCIT bleachers. And we'll do the 1-2 battle once again. High, ball two. 2-2 the count. One's hit into right field for a base hit. Lucy Day throws home to prevent the runner from advancing. And GCIT have runners on the corners here in the top of the fourth with one away. That brings up Wynn Gray, the number 9 hitter for the Cheetahs. Hernandez looking to get out of this jam. First pitch to Gray. She shows bunt, gets it on the ground. Throw to first in time, but a run will score. So a sacrifice RBI bunt there for Wynn Gray. And GCIT have their first run of this ball game. It's now 4-1 Vineland. Two away now here in the top of the fourth. Runner on second. That'll bring up Isabella Curcio. That one's lined into left field for a base hit. Coming around to score is Lila Irving. It's now 4-2. Vineland lead. An RBI single there for Curcio. Some good pieces of hitting here for GCIT here in this top of the fourth inning. So that'll bring up Brooke Hamity with a runner on first. Misses for ball one. Hamity represents the tying run. This is for ball two. And I can see from my vantage point now behind the Vineland dugout, Brooklyn Lopez warming up in the Vineland bullpen. It's down low for ball three. 3-0 the count. Hernandez just needs one out to get out of this inning. The 3-0 in there for a called strike. 3-1 the count. It's hit on the ground into left field for a base hit. Curcio advances to second. Hamity now at first. That'll be it for Hernandez in this one. Janiyah Hernandez goes 3 2/3 plus. Gives up 2 runs. She is responsible for the 2 runners on first and second. And coming into pitch for Vineland will be number 20, Ariana Ware. Another freshman here for the Fighting Clan. Ware finishes up her warm-up tosses. Gets settled in. And the first batter she'll face is Cameron Hilliard. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Hilliard represents the go-ahead run now for GCIT. That one's in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Runners now advance to second and third. And now 2 runners in scoring position for GCIT and a 1-0 count to Cameron Hilliard. That one's in there for a strike. Just misses for ball 2. The 2-1. Down low, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch from Ware is fouled off. Count now full. Massive pitch here upcoming for Ariana Ware. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The payoff pitch. Up high, ball 4. And the bases are once again loaded for GCIT. And Ashley Vossenberg coming up to the plate. In there for strike 1. Bases are loaded for GCIT. That one's hit on the ground into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. We are all tied up here at the Coop on a 2 RBI single from Ashley Vossenberg. Runners still on the corners here for GCIT. Those 2 runners were Hernandez's responsibility. So those 2 runs will not be charged to Ware. Facing Anna McCary in there for strike 1. Madeline Cordziel, the runner at first now for Vossenberg. Cameron Hilliard, the runner at third for GCIT. We're all tied up at 4 apiece here. That one is hit right towards us. And that'll get the juices flowing. I have to talk to Coach Schiff about getting a baseball glove in my broadcasting contract here just to keep myself safe a little bit sometimes. 1-2 the count. The pitch to McCary. Just misses according to the home plate umpire. Cordziel will advance to second. It's 2-2. The payoff pitch. Up high, ball 3. Count now full once again. That one's lifted in the air. Lucy Day can't get it into her glove, and it's going to fall in for an extra base hit for Anna McCary. A bases clearing double gives GCIT their first lead of this ball game. It's now 7-4. Or excuse me, 6-4. First base was open. So 2 RBI double there for GCIT. That one's in there for a strike. GCIT now lead this one 6-4. It's in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. The inning is finally over, but damage has been done. GCIT tie things up. They take the lead, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Vineland looking to recoup some runs as they now trail 6-4 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 4th inning here at the Coop. Vossenberg back on the mound for GCIT as the visiting Cheetahs now lead this ball game 6-4. Natalia Ponce, the batter for Vineland. That one misses. GCIT battled and battled and battled and battled again in the top of the fourth to take a 6-4 lead. That one's lifted in the air, deep to left field, and Natalia Ponce, touch them all. She's got herself a home run in this ball game and cuts the GCIT lead down to 6-5. Second home run of the day for Vineland. As Ponce leads off this bottom of the fourth with a solo shot to left field. Brings up Kashvi Patel. Patel fouls that one back. The 0-1. Patel loops that one into shallow left field for a base hit. Back-to-back hits here for Vineland. One was a round tripper. Patel now on first. And a base runner for Avery Gomez. Patel, the runner at first. First pitch. Show bunt. They get the bunt down. Patel goes to second. Patel thinking about third. Slides in. And she is ruled safe by the home plate umpire. It was close, but great base running there by Kashvi Patel. And on the sacrifice bunt, Patel gets to third. And Brooklyn Lopez will look to drive Patel in and tie this ball game up. Lopez takes a healthy swing, but it's a little late on the ball. 0-1. Patel, the runner at third. Lopez gets a good piece of hitting there, a base hit to left field. That'll score Patel, and Brooklyn Lopez ties this ball game up at 6. An RBI single for Lopez. And just like that, it's pretty much a brand new ball game. As Frankie Celebri comes up to bat. Lopez will have a courtesy runner here. It's Peyton Supa. As Celebri walks up to the critically acclaimed Soulja Boy, Turn My Swag On. She turned on a ball in her last at-bat that resulted in a 3-run home run. That one's in there for a strike, actually, according to the home plate umpire. Looked a little high from our vantage point, but nonetheless, it's 0-1 to Celebri. Runner at first for Vineland. 6-6 the score. Celebrity lifts that one in the air, but it goes foul down the left field line. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. It's down low, ball 2. Two RBI singles for Vineland and 2 home runs have gotten them their 6 across the plate. Celebrity lifts that one out of play. Count remains 2-2. One's lifted in the air. Curcio under it. And she puts Celebrity away for the first time in this ball game. Bring up Lucy Day. Day drove in the game's first run with an RBI single that scored Celebrity. Looking to do it again. Fouls that first pitch back behind home plate. Lucy Day lifts that one in the air. Center fielder under it. And that'll end the inning, but Vineland tie things back up. We're all knotted up at 6 as we head to the top of the 5th inning here at the Coop. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Varsity Softball right here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 5th inning. New pitcher for Vineland is Brooklyn Lopez. An RBI single in that bottom of the 4th to help tie this ball game back up at 6. She's now on the mound. First pitch was low for ball 1. That one is lined into left center field, going all the way close to the wall. Leah Mears corrals it. Carmelina Gigante with a leadoff double here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Lila Irving. Irving was a big part of GCIT's massive 4th inning that helped them take the lead at one point. Swing and a miss. One misses for ball 1. It's now 1-2. All tied up at 6 apiece here at the coop. That one fouled back right over our heads. That one not as bad as some of the other ones we've had today so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lopez looking to record her first out on the mound in this ball game. The pitch from Lopez. Down low, ball 2. Three and 2 the count. It's hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time to record the out on Lila Irving. Gigante still at second. That brings up Wynn Gray. Umpire rules that foul, as he should. Count 0-1 to Gray. That one's in there for strike 2. Lopez trying to keep this all tied up at 6. Runner at second. The 0-2 pitch. 1 away here in the 5th. One's hit on the ground to short. Throw to first. A little too quick and off the mark. Leah Koya can't handle it. And Gigante comes all the way around to score on the throwing error. GCIT retake the lead. It's now 7-6 Cheetahs. In there for a strike on Curcio. It's fouled back to the fence. 0-2. Throwing error by Celebri gave GCIT the lead back here in the top of the fifth. One and two. Curcio calls time. That one's lifted in the air to right field, in for a base hit. And Curcio has her second hit of this ball game. Runners on first and second now for GCIT with one away here in the top of the fifth. Brings up Brooke Hamity. In there for a called strike. Sit on the ground to third. Ruled foul. Count now 0-2. That one's in there for a called strike three. A strikeout for Brooklyn Lopez for the second out here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Cameron Hilliard. Lopez trying to keep this a one-run ball game. First pitch in the dirt for ball one. That one really woke us up over here. That'll get the blood pressure flowing. One and one. That one's fouled. A little bit of protection on that one for us here. 1-2 the count. We're earning our stripes today. That one's a bouncer in the dirt. Runners will advance to second and third. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. And two foul balls have come our way. That one's hit on the ground, up the middle for a base hit. One run will score. Curcio coming around home. She will score. Hilliard going all the way to third. Two more runs on an RBI triple for Cameron Hilliard. It's now 9-6 GCIT. And a meeting on the mound here for Vineland. That one's hit in the air to Patel. And Vossenberg retired, but not after GCIT takes the lead once again. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Vineland looking to recoup some more runs as they trail 9-6. We'll be back for the bottom of the fifth here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fifth inning here at the Coop at Vineland High School. Kyle Bennett here on the broadcast with you. Your Fighting Clan trailing 9-6 as Leah Mears gets set to lead things off here against Ashley Vossenberg, out for her fifth inning of work. Mears just gets a piece of that one, fouls it back behind the screen, 0-1 the count. This is for ball one. Mears lifts that one in the air deep to left field. Over the head of the left fielder, it's going to fall in for extra bases. Mears gets into second with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth. Good piece of hitting there from Leah Mears. That'll bring up Leah Koya. Mears the runner at second. Koya swings and misses there for strike one. Vineland looking to claw back and tie things up here in the fifth as they trail by 3. The 0-1 to Koya. It's in there for a called strike. 0-2 to Leah Koya. That one's popped up. Catcher unable to find it, but it is foul. Koya heads back to the batter's box. She tries to put this one in play. Mears still at second. The leadoff double here in the fifth. Koya lifts that one into right field for a base hit. Leah Mears heads to third. She's thinking about coming home. She slides in safely, and Leah Koya advances to second with an RBI here in the fifth. It's now 9-7 GCIT as Vineland get one of those runs back that they surrendered in the top of the fifth. Bring up Ariana Ware. She came in to relieve Hernandez, the starting pitcher today for Vineland. She'll now have her first at-bat of this ball game. Leah Koya on second. Ware looks at strike one. Ware represents the tying run here in this ball game. The 0-1 upcoming to Ariana Ware. Up high, gets away from the catcher. Koya is going to advance to third. One and one the count to Ariana Ware. Swing and a miss late on that one. 1-2 the count. Leah Koya at third. Ware represents the tying run. Swing and a miss. Ware goes down swinging for the first out. Pitch swinging on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. But a run will score, so Ponce brings home Leah Koya on the RBI ground out. It's now 9-8. That'll bring up Kashvi Patel. Patel now represents the tying run. In the dirt for ball one. Down low for ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Patel lifts that one in the air. And it's going to drop foul down the left field line. Two and one the count now to Kashvi Patel. The pitch from Vossenberg. Patel lifts that one in the air, and Vossenberg is under it. That'll end the inning, but Vineland get 2 runs back. It's now 9-8 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Vineland looking to keep it that way as they get back to work in the field. And welcome back, everybody, to the Coop here at Vineland High School. Kyle Bennett here on the broadcast with you as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Brooklyn Lopez back out for her 2nd inning of work on the mound for your Fighting Clan as they trail 9-8 here at home to the visiting GCIT Cheetahs. It's been a very back-and-forth ball game in this one so far. As Lopez looking to navigate a clean inning here and keep this at a 1-run ball game. First pitch misses for ball 1. To Anna McCary. Down low, ball 2. Janiyah Hernandez now in at second base for Vineland. So it looks like Kashfi Patel is warming up in the bullpen for Vineland as well. Down low, ball 4. 4-pitch walk here to start the top of the 6th. That brings up Madison McGoldrick. Just misses for ball 1. Bounce it on the ground to short, flip to second for 1, throw to first in time. Not according to the infield umpire. So McGoldrick will be safe at first. First one in there for a ball. It's hit on the ground just past Brooklyn Lopez. Celebrity throws to first in time to get Gigante out at first. Two away here in the top of the sixth. Brings up Lila Irving. Swing and a foul back behind the screen. Outside. Ball one. That one is hit to the infield dirt. Hernandez throws to first. And in time to end the inning. A clean inning here for the Fighting Clan as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Looking to get one run back to tie things up, maybe two to take the lead. It's 9-8 GCIT. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Varsity Softball right here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the sixth inning here at the Coop at Vineland High School. It's your Fighting Clan trailing 9-8. Looking to tie things up at the very least. So Avery Gomez takes ball one. Gomez with a dribbler to third, throw to first in time for out number one. That brings up Brooklyn Lopez. First pitch to Lopez, up high, ball one. Lopez lifts that one in the air, deep to left center field. It's going to drop in for extra bases. Lopez making her way to second. She'll get there standing. And a beautiful double to the wall for Brooklyn Lopez. That'll bring up Frankie Celebri, who represents the go-ahead run. She crushed a 3-run home run earlier in this ball game. Jaslyn Cruz, the courtesy runner for Brooklyn Lopez here. First pitch to Celebri. In there for a strike. Up high, ball 1. Celebri lifts that one foul behind the GCIT bleachers. 1-2 the count. That one misses. 2-2. That one's lifted in the air and corralled by Cameron Hilliard for the second out here. That'll bring up Lucy Day. Trying to bring home the tying run. Jaslyn Cruz, the runner at second. He's in there for strike 1. Lucy Day fouls that one back. It's now 0-2. Day showing bunt here. Swings and lifts that one in the air to center field. And GCIT is under it. Brooke Hamity makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Runner left at second. We'll head to the top of the 7th. GCIT still in the lead, 9-8. Welcome back, everybody. Brooklyn Lopez back out on the mound for Vineland. First pitch in there, grounded to third. The throw over to first in time for out number one. Wynn Gray retired there. I'll bring up Isabella Curcio for GCIT. The Cheetahs with a 9-8 lead here in the top of the seventh. First pitch to Curcio. Just misses for ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to second, throw to first. Very much in time for out number two. Up Brooke Hamity. It's hit on the ground to third. Corralled, throw to first in time, and a 1-2-3 inning for Brooklyn Lopez. An inning that Vineland desperately needed there. We'll head to the bottom of the seventh. Vineland looking for a little late inning magic, trailing 9-8. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Varsity Softball right here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the seventh inning here at the Coop at Vineland High School. Your Fighting Clan trailing 9-8 to the visiting GCIT Cheetahs. Kyle Bennett here on the call with you. So Leah Mears will get set to lead things off for Vineland. Mears doubled in her last at-bat. Went all the way to the fence. See if she can knock one over the fence here. It's up high for ball one. Bossenberg has been on the mound all afternoon for GCIT. And Mears lifts that one in the air to left field. Off the fence, Mears going to second. She'll get in safely standing, and Leah Mears with a leadoff double to start off this bottom of the seventh inning. That'll bring up Leah Koya. A base hit will score Mears. Koya shows bunt, and it's caught by the catcher. Mears goes back to second. And that's just an unfortunate out there for Leah Koya. Brings up Janiyah Hernandez. Vineland trailing 9-8. That one hits Hernandez, so she'll take her base on the hit by pitch. Runners at first and second now with one away. Brings up Natalia Ponce. Ponce calls time. Mears at second, Hernandez at first. The first pitch to Ponce, up high for ball one. Ponce lifts that one in the air to center field. Mears is going to tag up from second and head to third. She gets in sliding. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the 7th. That brings up Kashfi Patel. The tying run is at third. Patel hits that one into left field for a base hit. Leah Mears comes around to score. We have a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. An RBI single for Kashfi Patel scores Leah Mears. And it's 9-9 here at the Coop in the bottom of the 7th. And that brings up Avery Gomez. Hernandez is at second, Patel at first. Up high for ball one. Hernandez represents the winning run. The 1-0. In there for a called strike. Once hit foul towards the Vineland bleachers. 1-2 the count. Gomez lifts that one in the air, deep to left field. Left fielder under it, makes the catch. And that will end the inning, but Vineland ties things up here in the bottom of the 7th. Meeting with Vineland's coach and the umps. We'll head to extras. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Varsity Softball here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 8th inning here at the Coop. Kashvi Patel now on the mound for the Fighting Clan. She drove in the tying run back in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch she throws is in there for a strike. We're all tied up at 9 apiece here at Vineland High School. Next pitch up high for ball 1. We've seen 4 pitchers today for the Fighting Clan, including Patel. The 1-1. Just misses for ball 2. It has been a back and forth type of day here at the Coop. That one's hit right back to Patel for out number 1. Cameron Hilliard doesn't have the opportunity to launch a foul ball in our faces this time around. Now we'll bring up Ashley Vossenberg. First pitch, hit on the ground. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Vossenberg's going to pull up into second base with a double. And a stand-up double for Vossenberg here in the top of the 8th inning with 1 out. Vossenberg will be courtesy ran for by Madeline Cordziel. Brings up Anna McCary. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. It's fouled back. That one's lifted in the air and is going to drop into the outfield for a base hit. Cordziel does not advance, so runners at second and first. There for a strike. Runners at first and second for GCIT. 1 away here in the top of the 8th inning. That one's lifted in the air and it's going to fall foul. Misses according to the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count. One and two the count, actually. My apologies. Holds up there. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Patel. Misses according to the home plate umpire. The count is now full. The pitch from Patel. In there for strike 3. And Patel gets a strikeout looking there for the second out. A huge pitch there from Kashvi Patel. That brings up Carmelina Gigante. First pitch, ball one. The 1-0 from Patel. Fouled back behind the screen. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. One ball, two strikes, two outs. The pitch from Patel just misses for ball two. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Patel gets out of some trouble here in the top of the eighth. Keeps this ball game tied up at 9. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth. Vineland looking to walk this one off. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Varsity Softball here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the eighth inning here at the Coop at Vineland High School. All tied up at 9 apiece. Brooklyn Lopez leads things off here for Vineland. I went in there for a called strike according to the home plate umpire. Vossenberg back out on the mound. She has pitched this entire game for GCIT. Next pitch up high for ball one. Lopez doubled in her last at-bat. High and outside, ball two. Lopez looking to find her pitch here against Ashley Vossenberg. Lopez hits that one softly to third, the throw to first in time for out number one. that will bring up Frankie Celebri. Celebri crushed a 3-run home run earlier in this game. One of 2 home runs for Vineland. See if she has another one. In the boomstick. First pitch to Celebri. Goes foul down the third baseline. 0-1. All tied up at 9 here in extra innings. The 0-1 pitch to Celebri. Up high, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. It's over the head, and it's out of here. Walk it off, Frankie Celebri. Celebri with her second home run of the game. Got it started with a home run. Walks it off with a home run. And Vineland's going to walk away with a 10-9 victory here in extra innings here at home against GCIT. A beautiful swing, perfectly placed, and Celebri crushes it over that outfield fence for her second home run of the game. A battle all afternoon for the Fighting Clan, but they walk away victorious, a total team effort, and win this one by a final score of 10-9 in 8 innings here against GCIT. Big thank you to everybody for tuning in this afternoon to an exciting varsity softball matchup here at the Coop. A special thank you to Doug Diola and our entire production team for making today's broadcast happen. Be sure to subscribe to the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future broadcasts throughout the remainder of this school year and in the future. Once again, your final score, 10-9, Vineland win in extra innings on the walk-off home run by Frankie Celebri. I'm Kyle Bennett. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a wonderful Thursday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. And as always, go Vineland.